Omer has been convicted of taking a $150,000 bribe from an American businessman when he was a cabinet minister. Omer could receive 5 years in prison. He's already serving 6 on another bribery conviction. It's 4 minutes after the hour.
Good morning. This is traffic on KNX 1070 News Radio. We're going to go right up to Jeff Bob, who's been flying in there 1070 over the 405.
Yeah, quite a visual for you now. If you leave the San Fernando Valley here, South 405, there was a stall on the uphill side past the 101 in the carpool lane. That has been removed, but now it's just morning drive slow coming away from Sherman. What you want to see on the downhill side, you go under all these low clouds right at Kennedy Center.
Yeah, southbound continues to look great coming out of the West LA area down towards LAX. Northbound side, not so. There's an earlier problem at La Cienega, an earlier problem at National as well. North 405 heavy from the 105 all the way up to the Santa Monica Freeway. Let's go to Mike Baez in there 1070. He's been flying over the 60 in Moreno Valley.
Right now we're the 60 and 215 merge here in Moreno Valley before Box Springs. A lot of slow traffic, and that'll get better here right about MLK into downtown Riverside.
San Bernardino Freeway westbound at Azusa, and that's in the Covina areas. We got a stall in the carpool lane slow for the base of Kellogg Hill. And the northbound side of the Harbor Freeway, jam-packed from the 105 heading up into downtown. Traffic and weather to get on the 5s. Our next report at 7:15. From your Southern California traffic leader, KNX 1070 and CBSLA.com.
The polio virus was a killer and a crippler for centuries, but now researchers are using it to treat cancer, and they say the results are astounding. Here's CBS's Heather Bosch.
Duke University researchers injected a modified polio virus into a type of brain tumor that's usually a death sentence, glioblastoma.
This is a fairly sizable temporal tumor, which means
That we see right here.
Henry Friedman showed a picture of his tumor before treatment to CBS's Scott Pelley on 60 Minutes. After treatment, only a hairline scar remains.
I nearly fell off my chair. I said, that's impossible.
Researchers say the polio virus starts attacking the tumor, and then the body's own immune system joins the battle. With traditional cancer treatment, the survival rate for glioblastoma is about 15 months. Friedman's alive 3 years after treatment. Heather Bosch, CBS News.
The Final Four is all set after an unexpected streak by Michigan State.
Get it out for Rozier, and it's over! This improbable run continues for the Spartans. Michigan State is going to the Final Four.
That's Iron Eagle on the Westwood One NCAA radio network. The Spartans will take on Duke in the first semifinal on Saturday in Indianapolis. That game followed by unbeaten Kentucky and Wisconsin. Baseball's new commissioner, Rob Manfred, has a lot on his plate, and he's considering the possible reinstatement of Pete Rose, suspended for life for gambling on the sport. I spoke with Manfred last week at spring training in Port Charlotte, Florida. While Rose's fans would like to see the ban lifted before the All-Star game in Cincinnati,
I don't have a timetable in mind.
Manfred tells CBS News he's re-examining the doubt reported to Rose's gambling, as well as the agreement he signed that banned him from the game. You'll hear from Rose himself.
Obviously, Pete has to have an opportunity to tell me whatever it is that he wants me to understand about his request and his view of what happened and where he is today.
But it also may just come down to this.
The rule is quite explicit as to what the punishment is for betting on baseball.
And that rule, of course, is a lifetime ban. Pete Rose has been banned from the game since 1989. He's one of rock and roll music's most famous one-hit wonders. Norman Greenbaum's 1970 hit is still heard in TV shows, movies, and commercials. It's a staple for classic rock radio. Staple, that is. A Santa Rosa, California newspaper reports the singer-songwriter has been critically injured there in a car accident that killed a motorcyclist. Greenbaum was reportedly a passenger in the car that failed to yield to the biker. On Wall Street, the Dow is up 274 points. Time on the roundup, 8 past the hour.
If you're traveling between Westwood and the Valley, you can save up to 20 minutes each way with Metro's new Valley Westside Express. You'll fly through the Sepulveda Pass on the 405's new carpool lanes. Plan your trip now using the trip planner at metro.net.
You probably just reviewed and turned in your professional report card, your taxes. Well, if you earned all A's, it might be time to turn your commute time into a great time in a new BMW or Mini. This is Peter Boson from South Bay BMW Mini, and we want to help you reward yourself for all your hard work and give you great value for your hard-earned dollar. In fact, with our Match Plus pricing program, we will at least match, if not beat, any warehouse club buying program, newspaper, car research website, or email deal in the state of California on the same equipped model year BMW or Mini. And there's more. At South Bay BMW Mini, you become a VIP and enjoy huge benefits. Check it all out online at southbaybmw.com or southbaymini.com. And when you buy your new car, you get full access to our BMW or Mini geniuses who will help you experience all the great features of your new vehicle. See, we just don't want to deliver on a great price. We want to ensure that you get the best value for your dollar. We won't be beat.
South Bay BMW, South Bay Mini, the newest members of the McKenna European Auto Centers family. The World is Run Up, sponsored by South Bay BMW Mini. Bikers and hikers not happy this morning in Griffith Park.
And the search is on for missing student here from Berkeley.
Good morning, I'm Dick Holt.
And I'm Vicki Moore. It's Monday, March 30th. Here's what's happening at 7:09. A lot of frustration continues over a decision by the City of LA's Parks Department to open up a portion of Mount Hollywood Drive inside Griffith Park to cars. KNX 1070's Margaret Guerrero's live with more.
Advocates who want to keep Mount Hollywood Drive car-free.
What'd you do with it?
Kept it. I don't know. I still have it.
You walked out of a casino with money in your pocket?
Yes, I'm good at. That's why I enjoy gambling, because I know when to walk away.
Dude, you play me in ping pong all the time down there. You used to play Robbie down there. You lose money all the time. All right, here we go. It is the battle of the sexes. Representing the man, his name is Carlos. He works as a pharmacy tech in Ontario and enjoys walking his dogs. Give it up for Carlos. What's up, man?
Good morning, guys.
Morning.
Representing the ladies, her name is Michelle. She's from Whittier. She's a teacher and enjoys watching Netflix. Let's hear it for Michelle.
What's going on, Michelle? Yeah.
Hey, Michelle, have you seen the new Netflix series Bloodline?
No.
Okay, I want to watch that one next. It looks good.
No. I just finished watching The Killing. I don't know if you've seen that.
That's good.
Really good.
Mm-hmm. Hi, kids. Thanks for listening in the car. Hope you get a chance to watch those two shows. All right, so here's how it works. Michelle, I'm going to ask you stereotypical guy questions. Carlos, Jill will ask you stereotypical girl questions. Best of 3 wins till tie. At the end of regulation, we go to a not-so-tough tiebreaker question. Let's start with the ladies. Michelle, your question. What annual WWE event took place last night?
Oh, gosh. I have no idea.
Want to take a shot at it? You got anything?
No.
Do you know what WWE is?
Oh, yes. Okay, wrestling?
Yeah, that's not the answer, though. I was giving you too much here anyway. WrestleMania happened last night.
Okay.
Carlos, what type of scarf is basically just one big loop of fabric, also called a circle scarf?
Circle scarf. Oh, man, that's a tough one right there. No freaking clue. Okay.
It's called an infinity scarf.
Okay.
All right, hey, it's Monday. We're all waking up. Got that cup of coffee next to us. Maybe you're in line right now at the Starbucks drive-thru. Here we go. On the show Seinfeld, what was George's last name, Michelle?
Costanza.
Here we go.
Carlos, what is Adam Levine's wife's first name?
Oh, that's an easy one. If I can just remember that. Behati.
There you go.
That's right.
Is her last name Levine? I thought she's like one name, like Madonna, like Bahati.
What was Bahati Prinsloo?
Oh, is that what it was? Okay.
Bottle.
Current score is 1-1. Here's your question, Michelle. Adam West and Burt Ward portrayed what superhero duo?
Batman and Robin.
Yeah.
Carlos, Cotton Blossom and Cucumber Melon are scents from what store?
I'm trying to see all the time. My wife's picking stores with her. Bath and Body Works. That's that stuff.
That's right.
All right, that means we go to a not-so-tough tiebreaker question. Your name will be your buzzer. Wait until I finish asking the question before you buzz in, then holler out your name. Where is the real Eiffel Tower located?
Carlos. Michelle.
Carlos. France is correct. Paris, to be totally definitive, but France is the country it's in. You got it, buddy. Battle
Wow, man. I thought I got that one wrong.
Championship certificate. Download as a PDF printed, hang it on your wall with pride. You've also got tickets to go check out these guys. That is Maroon 5. Your wife will love you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Honda Center, April 6th. Tickets on sale at Ticketmaster.com.
All right.
Hey, Michelle, thanks for playing.
Thank you so much.
You have a wonderful week.
My FM traffic. Next.
This year, make Easter special with help from Ralph's. Whether you're planning a big meal for the whole family or just a quiet day at home, you'll find low prices on everything you need to make it an Easter to remember. Pick up candy and treats, the perfect ham, and more. At Ralph's, it's easy to save on your Easter celebration. Save on private selection bone-in spiral sliced ham. It's $1.48 a pound, limit 2. And whole pineapples are 49 cents a pound with rewards card at Ralph's. Your phone is smart. Your kids are smart. Your dog, well, let's just say he's sweet. And now your grocery shopping is smart too, because you shop at Ralph's and you went online to sign up, sign on, and save more at Ralphs.com. With digital coupons for the things you buy most often, you're saving time by building shopping lists online and by refilling prescriptions in a snap. Yep, you are one smart cookie. Even more low prices and fast checkout too at Ralph's.
Well, we're heading out for the drive this morning through Woodland Hills. Watching right now, looks like there is a police pursuit. This looks like it's going to be on the northbound side of the 101, just coming up on, leaving the 405 out towards the Woodland Hills area. So if you're on the 101, just keep this in mind. Watch your CHP that's headed through there. Route setting your time traffic line, 888-500-5003 if you're in that area. The southbound side of the 101 is a little bit busy as you're coming away from the 405, and you'll see brake lights kind of off and on through the Hollywood stretch from Santa Monica Boulevard to the 110 freeway, and southbound 405 slows down at about Sherman Way this morning over towards Sunset. We'll check out that crash on the northbound side of the 405 just before you get to La Cienega. First, support brought to you by Grasshopper, the entrepreneur's phone system. Turn the world into your office with Grasshopper, the entrepreneur's phone system. Get a local or toll-free number or bring your own. You can even have your voicemails transcribed and emailed to you. See how it works at grasshopper.com, the entrepreneur's phone system. So the northbound side of the 405 just before La Cienega, they did get that 5-car crash out of the lanes. The drive is still pretty busy though as you're coming out of about Long Beach from the 710 freeway. Then it stays towards the 10 freeway westbound, a little busy coming out of downtown. From the 5, you'll see brake lights all the way out towards National. Eastbound side, not bad out of Santa Monica, just bunches up right at the 110 freeway. And that's your traffic from the helpful SoCal Honda Traffic Center. I'm Tony Jordan, 1043 My FM.
1043 My FM.
Need to get the kids out of the house over spring break?
How about a trip to Knott's Berry Farm?
Yes. Awesome. 1043 My FM has your free family 4-pack.
Keep listening to win.
Knott's Boysenberry Festival.
With Bites Entertainment and Farm Fresh Fun through April 12th.
Get more chances to win at 1043myfm.com.
Get your season pass today for as low as 6 payments of $14, plus applicable taxes and fees at Knott's.com.
When I'm pressed for time, I can always count on Chevron Extra Mile. It's a quick stop for anything I need, day or night. I find what I want fast, from their well-stocked coolers to the hot coffee stations. And the friendly cashiers help make sure I'm checked out in no time. So I never have to choose between instant and...
Is in sight here at KNX 1070 News Radio.
Downtown Los Angeles right now has 56, Studio City 53, and in Culver City right now it's 59 degrees. And this is Southern California's only all-news radio station, KNX 1070 News Radio. We'll have more on this chase coming up in just a moment.
This spring, low prices are blooming on new Subarus at Subaru of Santa Monica.
Hi, this is Ron Davis, owner of Subaru of Santa Monica. We invite you to come in and see the difference today.
Subaru of Santa Monica! Deal specials online at SubaruSantaMonica.com. Remember when a small business needed a landline? Today, the world is your office with Grasshopper, the entrepreneur's phone system. On the road, at the beach, or at home, Grasshopper helps you grow your business with all the features of a business phone system and the freedom of a cell phone. Features include multiple extensions for your team, calls forwarded to your mobile phones, voicemails transcribed and emailed, and so much more. See how it works at Grasshopper.com, the entrepreneur's phone system.
Hey guys, this is Joseph, the founder of Hollywood Suits. I've been in the suit business for over a quarter of a century, and I know a Giorgio Armani suit can run up to $2,800 or more at department stores. But at Hollywood Suits, we sell those same exact Giorgio Armani suits for $899 every day. That's a Giorgio Armani suit for $899. And by the way, we have the largest selection of men's suits under one roof anywhere in the country. We work very hard to bring you the world's best in men's designer suits at prices as close to cost as possible. Bottom line, I sell luxury clothing cheap.
Now, with 3 large locations in Southern California, the deals are closer to home. Hollywood, Torrance, and Orange County. Hollywood Suits. Call 1-800-SUITS-99. That's 1-800-SUITS-99. 1-800 888-784-8799 or shop online at HollywoodSuits.com. Give us one visit and we'll earn your business for life. We fit everyone.
Hi, I'm Brendan Burchard. Some people call me the world's highest paid motivational trainer, and some people call me crazy because I've just authorized a nationwide giveaway of my best-selling book, The Motivation Manifesto. In fact, it's a New York Times bestseller, and you can get it free by calling 1-800-700-3630. If you're drowning in the day's agenda, craving fulfillment and freedom, you need this book. You'll discover the 9 declarations for reclaiming your personal power, unmask the major enemies that are holding you back, and learn the secrets to defeating them once and for all. I'll show you how to get back in control of your life so you can finally achieve the success you've dreamed of. Financial freedom, emotional freedom, time freedom. I'm so passionate about changing lives, I want you to have the Motivation Manifesto for free. But due to high demand, I can only offer one free hardback copy per household. To find out how to get yours while supplies last, call now. 1-800-700-3630. That's 1-800-700-3630.
KNX gives me the best traffic report.
3 airplanes cover your drive.
And solutions to get me around the problem.
Traffic every 10 minutes on the 5.
KNX gets me home faster.
KNX 1070 News Radio. Breaking news now on KNX 1070 News Radio.
Bam! They slammed this car around in this police chase. This white SUV. Now you got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus cops. This is in Woodland Hills. Jennifer York, what you got?
This is the east of the DeSoto on the 101 eastbound. Apparently coming from Ventura County. That's what Sheriff's Office was saying to me then. And basically it's been going on for about 30 minutes now, or perhaps even longer. And all that I got from them was just a failure to yield. They just did a pit maneuver and smashed the back of this SUV. He's flipped around. He's facing the wrong way. He's on the east 101. They got all lanes blocked. Look at these. We got CHP units all across lanes. They've got their guns drawn there. We don't know how many people are in the car, but you are at a dead stop if you're coming out of Woodland Hills on the 101. Jeff Barr, are you up over this?
Yeah, I just about have it in view right now. Just what Jenny mentioned to you, where all lanes are shut down and the police are trying to do what they usually do at the end of a pursuit. And usually that's the worst time of a pursuit for them, so I hope they got everybody in custody pretty soon. But for you, I can assure you, as a matter of fact, if you can get over to Ventura Boulevard, if you're in this backup right now, use eastbound Ventura Boulevard and get on to Tampa, because after that you're all clear, although there is a problem approaching Balboa, so be careful. But more on this pursuit and the end of it coming up.
All right, now this is right before the Winnetka off-ramp here in the heart of Woodland Hills. All lanes are blocked. We've got, like we said, we got units across all lanes. They've got their guns drawn. We don't know how many people are in this car. And again, it's going to affect your westbound 101 commute as well. Jeff's almost over the scene here, but I'm sure you've got a couple miles of slowing on the westbound 101 as well.
It's interesting in situations like this where you have the guy in the car not getting out. All these cops lined up, like you say, guns drawn, just sitting in the car, not getting out.
Yeah, this is, we're just looking at the signs here. It's a half mile from the Winnetka off-ramp. Again, as you pointed out, and we were watching, the police, CHP, had all the on-ramps blocked off, so nobody was getting on. This is going to back up so fast. Right now, 721.
But in the other direction, I mean, what a scary scene. You're driving by. I mean, the potential for things to go wrong.
Yeah, but at least they're moving.
But you're moving, but you're going by the situation with a bunch of cops with their guns drawn. If things go kind of,
but
south.
this could stay for a while, too. If he doesn't get out of his car, we don't know how long this is going to last. So let me just tell you, if you're on the 101 right now, in the Woodland Hills area, just get off and take Ventura Boulevard, or you can jump up and try to take Burbank or Victory across, but you're probably not going to go anywhere for a while unless they clear this up. Now, they got to get him out of the car. They got to face planted on the ground, and that's not going to happen. Here he goes.
Now, as a matter of fact, we're watching this on one of our closed-circuit TV monitors.
And let me tell you, too, again, this was a failure to yield. I heard possibly a DUI coming out of Ventura County. So this hasn't been going on that long, but we'll see what happens. Here he goes. He's getting out of his car right now. They're going to make him go face down.
Assume the position. There he goes, on his knees.
Again,
down
this is the eastbound. If you're on the freeway right now, you don't know what's going on. This is the East 101 before Winnetka, so that's right in the heart of Woodland Hills. So you're probably backed up for a good couple of miles. In fact, I can check my map right now and tell you. Jeff Barr, are you over this, Jeff?
Yep, we're watching. This is good news now if you're just joining us here. If you are east or west on the Ventura Freeway, eastbound your stop, we'll get on that in a minute, but it's pretty much a safe situation right now because officers are having the suspect, he's face down on the floor, hands behind his neck, and they'll take him into custody pretty soon, so don't worry about that. However, there are huge, enormous traffic implications, and we'll follow up with that very, very quickly. Shortly, I would say if you're sitting on this eastbound side, get off as soon as you can, use Ventura Boulevard, because you can get on at Winnetka or Tampa, and you're on your way.
And tell me what the westbound commute looks like, Jeff.
Well, it's awfully slow, and that's why I was pointing out that it's a safe situation, because you're driving westbound with all lanes open. You see all these police with their guns drawn. So you can relax. It is safe, but try and be eyes front and keep moving.
All right, well, he's got him on the ground. They're surrounding the car right now. They're checking the car to see if there's anybody else inside. It doesn't look like there is. I think it was just one person in the car right now. And again, they're just about to take him into custody. But everything is stopped. All lanes blocked, eastbound 101 before Winnetka. Back to you in the studio, Dick and Vicky.
All right, we'll continue to follow this for you. Of course, it'll take a while to clear all this up. They got the vehicle backwards, facing the wrong direction in the freeway right now. They're moving the individual away to another police car to put him inside. So that's resolved. As you correctly pointed out a moment ago, nobody else in that SUV. But again, this is going to take a while to clear up and get everybody moving again. So we'll follow this very closely for you here on KNX. This portion of the news has been brought to you by Subaru of Santa Monica. And when searching for international money transfers online, search US Forex. KNX News Time, 7:24. Back with more in a moment.
Have you put off seeing the dentist because you can't afford to go? Are big dental bills taking a big toll on your wallet? Would you like to have dental insurance but think it's too expensive? If you answered yes to any of these love insurance company for
nipple. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like a you know. And anyway, yeah, so they take like tweezers and they're pulling this bot fly out of this guy's like swollen elbow that's all red, and there's like this yellowish brown ooze that's like coming out of the hole where they're pulling this thing out. It's so disgusting. It's the worst thing I've ever seen.
You have to see it.
Why are you watching it?
Because I can't help it, Raven.
Well, you can help it. You can turn it off.
No, because it started, because let me tell you where it started. It started with the article, just how we just unraveled right here, okay?
Yeah.
It started with the story that I was reading about this woman with the spider in her ear, okay? Mm-hmm. And then there was like a related story about this moth stuck in this dude's ear, and then I saw the video, and it turns out he also had a tick in there, so I sent that to Menace as well. Okay, and then off of that, there was another video about the eel being pulled out of the guy's intestines, which somehow mysteriously ended up entering his body through his anus.
Yeah.
And then there was the video related to that with the bot flies stuck in the guy's elbow. And I swear to God, like when they were pulling these things out, the first one, you're like, God damn it, that thing is huge. The next one was bigger than that, and the third one was even bigger.
Like one of those Russian stacking dolls?
Yes.
Oh, with flies in your skin?
Yes.
Again, if somebody could text us and let us know where in America this happened, so I don't have to ever go there.
We have a text here from St. Louis that says Missouri has bot flies.
Oh, wonderful.
Lucky.
818 says, I had 7 bot flies in my head.
Jesus!
Oh, look, 714. Bot worm larvae. We have them in Huntington Beach, similar to stable flies.
Oh, great, I'm moving.
The Woody Show, LA's new alternative.
Alt 98.7. Now, win your way to Edge Fest 25 with this keyword. Drums. D-R-U-M-S. Drums. Text that keyword to 45495. We'll text you back to confirm your entry. Standard message and data rates apply. Must be 21 or over. You could be on your way to Edge Fest 25. Heart Radio Festival.
Alt 98.7.
Oh, that sounds horrible. And then you're there at the event, you're like, oh, it sounds fantastic. It plays into your mind sometimes.
I will say, though, say what you want about Madonna, but her record, her new album, has been very well received from critics.
Has it really?
Yeah.
Oh, good, okay. I'm not talking about this, Veronica. New producer Veronica wants me to talk about the locking of the door with my kid. So this happened. What are we going to say about it? I don't know what to say about it. We locked the door the other day because we're having a tickle fight, and she asked me if I feel guilty in the show notes here. Did you feel guilty locking the door so you and your wife could have a tickle fight?
Okay, so you locked the bedroom door. You
locked the bedroom door, right? And it's never locked. It should be locked more often, but it's not locked. So Colin got out of bed, came and knocked on the door and said, "What are you guys doing in there?
That's a good way to ruin a tickle fight.
Right, why is the door locked?"
The funny thing is, he said, I'm not talking about this, and he's talking about it.
Well, no, because what I wanted to say was you put it in front of me like we should talk about this. I don't know what to talk about with that, because I think every married couple's got a young kid. You have to lock that door.
My mom said this happened when I was little.
No.
I was 5, and apparently I was banging on the door saying, "Why is this locked?" And I said, "I have an emergency out here," but I just wanted to get in.
Well, that was weird, because then her dad walked up behind her and said, "What's going on?"
Yeah.
No, is that Ralphie May's joke? That's somebody's joke. I forget it. All right, 7:27. We have coming up next for you, Knott's Berry Farm Pass.
Call Valentine now. 866-544-MyFM.
25 artists compete for the chance to open the 2015 iHeartRadio Music Festival in Las Vegas. And the winner is up to you. Starting tomorrow, Macy's iHeartRadio Rising Star Competition is back. Check out new music, choose your favorite, cast your vote online or on Twitter. And you could win your own VIP trip to the 2015 iHeartRadio Music Festival in Vegas. Start the journey at iHeartRadio.com/risingstar.
Okay, take one. Head to Universal Studios Hollywood now, because when you buy a day, you get the rest of 2015 free. So you can enjoy the Despicable Me ride and stuff the Minions full of bananas? Hey, okay, someone's been rewriting the copy here. Okay, Minions, I know it was you. Now, as I was saying, head to Universal Studios, ride Despicable Me Minion Mayhem now, then come... Please stop that, okay? Okay. Remember, SoCal residents, when you buy a day, you get the rest of 2015 free, so you can come back and experience the new Fast and Furious Supercharged ride opening this summer. Join Dom and Letty and the rest of the crew as they race through LA. Just buy a day now at Universal, and don't hit that button. Okay, just... The sound effects are... not a toy. Are you done? Offer expires April 24th, 2015. Restrictions apply. Go to universalstudioshollywood.com for details.
This is Linda.
Hey, Linda. Hawaii here. I'll see you on the beach later, right?
I'm at work.
You're always at work, Linda. You want to know where you're not? New York, San Francisco, Orlando, Hawaii. It's time to get yourself a hot cabana boy and live a little. And Fluffy is not an excuse. Get a cat sitter, girlfriend. You're going on vacation. Hilton, ready and waiting for overworked cat ladies and more in over 2,000 cities. Explore now at HiltonGetaway.com.
Hello?
Hi, Paula. I'm a helpful Honda person, and I'm calling to give you a random act of helpfulness.
Oh my goodness, I can't believe this.
So we heard your husband's into photography.
He's been shooting for 10, 15 years, but he's disabled in a wheelchair.
What kind of pictures does he take?
He shoots like kind of from the hip, showing everybody his perspective of seeing people.
Cool. Is there a new camera he's got his eye on?
There's this new camera called a 5D or something. But I work, he's on social security, so I just can't afford a lot of things.
Well, the Southern California Honda dealers want to help. We're going to get your husband that camera.
Really?
Yup.
It's unbelievable. Thank you so much.
Today we help put a camera in someone's hands, and during the Honda Dream Garage sales event, we can help you put an award-winning Honda in your garage. And Honda was KBB.
Whole pineapples are...
News Radio.
Also breaking news this morning, this in Maryland near the NSA headquarters, reports of shots fired.
From the sky, news footage shows an NSA police SUV with its hood popped up near a civilian SUV. Shards of glass and other debris are scattered on the ground.
CBS News correspondent Steve Portnoy. Now, a car is said to have tried to ram the gate that restricts access to the NSA facility. 2 people apparently injured. A police investigation is underway.
Germanwings co-pilot accused of slamming a plane into the French Alps was treated for suicidal tendencies several years ago. German prosecutors making that announcement today. This happened several years before the 27-year-old became a pilot. CBS News correspondent Alan Pizzi.
Every aspect of the co-pilot's life is being picked over in forensic detail. Tabloids here claim his girlfriend was pregnant. And a senior French investigator said authorities will be focusing on, in his words, what could have destabilized Andreas Lubitz or driven him to such an act.
So far, again, they are saying they have no idea what the motive was.
Stock market is on the move this morning. Here's Frank Motek.
Well, the latest readings on the economy helping to perk things up right out of the box. We were up more than 200 points. Right now we're up 255. Pending home sales last month reaching their highest levels in nearly 2 years. And consumers spending slightly more last month following 2 straight monthly declines. Looks like corporate merger deals also helping to perk things up. We'll have another update shortly. Reporting live, Frank Motek, KNX 1070 News Radio.
Another sign that Americans need to take saving more seriously. Almost half of those asked in a bank rate survey say they're not saving anything or they're saving less than 5% of their income. We talked about it this morning with Greg McBride from Bankrate. He says middle-class Americans are the most diligent.
35% of those households are saving more than 10% of their income, and that outpaces even the highest income group.
McBride says the most successful savers pay themselves first and have money taken directly from their paychecks.
Tomorrow's the deadline for reaching a preliminary nuclear deal with Iran. Officials say the sides have made some progress, but differences remain on removing sanctions against Iran. This morning we talked with Nicholas Burns. He led nuclear negotiations as Undersecretary of State in the George W. Bush administration.
I think that negotiations make sense, negotiations from a position of strength, and we're in a position of strength. I support what President Obama is doing. I think it's very much in league with what the United States has been trying to do for the last 10 years.
Airstrikes by a coalition of warplanes led by Saudi Arabia pounded Yemen's capital. The strikes are targeting Shiite rebels and their allies. Saudi king says the campaign will continue until the Yemeni people are secure. The rebels now trying to take the key southern city of Aden.
The president of the Associated Press demands changes to international law protecting journalists. Gary Pruitt says it should be a war crime to kill a journalist or take them hostage. Journalists covering global conflicts are increasingly seen as targets by extremists. More than 60 journalists were killed in the line of duty in the past year.
Supreme Court this morning denied an appeal from a group from Northern California. Some high school students up there, they'd been ordered to turn their American flag T-shirts inside out during the school's Cinco de Mayo celebration in 2009. A lower court ruled that school officials acted appropriately due to security concerns. Let's take it back up to Woodland Hills this morning. Check on that 101, the end of the chase. KMX News Time, 7:35.
Traffic and weather together on the 5s brought to you by Downtown LA Motors Mercedes-Benz. Here's Jeff.
All right, let's go ahead and go to Jeff Bond, Air 1070 Jeff.
Well, I tell you what, we are very much aware of the fact that you, our audience, is very much at risk during these pursuits, and we're very happy to tell you this all ended without any gunplay or anything like that. But it ended East 101 when it got on the freeway. They had all lanes blocked for a little time. It has been taken off the freeway completely. There's no investigation or anything like that. But it is kind of slow coming down off the hill around Valley Circle. Now, if I were you, I'd just stick with the freeway at this point if you just joined us, because from that point it'll be slow but moving over towards the 405 with all lanes open.
All right, good news. That is true that everything was safe there. 60 westbound at 7th. We've got a two-car crash blocking the second lane from the left. That's the westbound side of the 60 at 7th. That's heading into the city of Industry. Over the 210 is Mike Bias in Air 1070 Mike.
210 westbound, a lot of slowing for a Monday as you come out of the San Dimas area from the 57 off and on all the way over here through Arcadia. Once you get beyond Baldwin, between there and Rosemead, a little better into Pasadena. Out of La Cañada, slow traffic leaving Lincoln into the tunnels.
Now, I was talking to Encore, who's an Uber driver, and he just wanted to let our listeners know that he's at the airport. He said they've got one lane taken up because of construction. You know, it's been ongoing there. He said, but today just seems more miserable than ever. So just give yourself a lot of extra time once you're actually at the airport itself, just making that loop, that horseshoe. It said it took about 20-30 minutes just to get through the horseshoe today, and that is because of the construction. Now, the northbound side of the 405, there were earlier problems at La Cienega. There's a new problem reported at Culver. It's the stalled lanes. And I'm looking at this drive, and the North 405 coming up from LAX all the way up to the Santa Monica Freeway. Really tough drive this morning, and that West 10, no better, from Western all the way out towards Culver City. Heavy eastbound side, tough from before La Brea all the way over to the Harbor Freeway. Traffic and weather together on the 5s. Our next report at 7:45 from your Southern California traffic leader, KNX 1070 at CBSLA.com.
Watching the forecast for us over at CBS 2 this morning. Once again, good morning to Evelyn Taft.
Good morning, Dick, and good morning, Vicki. And we're tracking a little bit of fog in the forecast this morning along the coast. Spanning into the basin, we should see more sunshine by the afternoon. Inland Valley is expecting plenty of sunshine today. Temperatures topping out in the 60s, 70s, and the 80s. We're getting progressively cooler over the next couple of days and then warming things right back up again by the end of the week, especially by your Friday, and keeping things quite warm by your Saturday with sunshine and 80s in the forecast. I'm CBS 2 meteorologist Evelyn Taft with your exclusive KNX 1070 News Radio forecast. In Hollywood tonight, Jimmy Kimmel Live hosting Van Halen. First time on TV for the group with David Lee Roth. Some streets are already closed off. More to follow at 10 this morning. Van Halen going on tour again. Tickets on sale April 4th. There's going to be a lot of people out there tonight. So if you're planning on driving through Hollywood, just heads up. It's going to be congested.
You will not be able to drive 55.
You won't.
Middle of your career and worry you'll never have enough money to retire, you need to read this book. If you're already retired and your income isn't enough, you need to read this book. And if you don't want to be selling burgers at 80, you need to read this free book. It includes the strategy I use to make a 72% profit on a trade where the stock only moved 12%. You'll need at least $1 million to ever fully retire. If you're behind on that goal, you really need to read Trade Like the Pros. And you can for free by calling 1-800-900-4304. skeptical that it will deliver results? It's a free book, so what do you have to lose?
They're pulling him out with tweezers. It's like, talk about birthing.
Yeah.
This guy's birthing botflies, and one of them had even started to develop wings while it was in the guy's skin.
Wait, let's have him eat a cupcake while watching it.
Oh, come on.
Dude, come on.
Are you ready? It's all queued up.
Where is it?
It's all queued up.
Is it on Menace's
Yeah, it's all
computer?
good.
Yeah,
Just switch mics.
Why you gotta do that? He's got a laptop.
I can see it.
We can't bring it to him.
Oh my God! Even the still shot that's blurry is
hold on. Don't start it yet because we want to make sure that we know like when this is all happening.
All right.
Are you ready to go over there, Menace? Is it all set?
Yep.
All right, Greg. Whenever you can just hit play whenever you're ready, and just explain what's happening.
Can we just sit here until noon?
Here we go.
There goes the tweezers. Oh my God! Okay, they're pulling. It looks like a piece of rice. Oh, it keeps going. Ew, it does look like a nipple. Oh, it looks like a piece of rice coming out of a nipple. Oh my effing God. Oh, it got fat at the end. Oh my God. Oh my God.
So gross.
Oh my God. It looks like a fish. Oh, it looks like a snail.
Like a big.
Oh my God, it's the size of a quarter.
Like I said, it kind of looks like a cross between
that,
like a mealworm and a maggot.
Yeah. Oh my God. You guys know what a conch is or a conch or whatever?
Yes.
And they pull out the actual meat part. It looks like that.
Here's another one.
Oh, that's the second one? Why didn't he have his arm amputated?
No, Menace, you gotta get to the third one. The third one's the worst.
No, this is it. I finally figured it out.
Look at Greg. Greg is stepped away from the counter.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Ah! The ending is, oh my God. Just when you thought it could get bigger.
So gross. So gross.
It looks like a silkworm or one of those, like, it looks like a cocoon.
So bad.
And they're pulling this out of this dude's elbow.
What? Oh my God, his elbow is, now there's blood.
Cut, that's a wrap.
The Woody Show, weekday mornings 6 to 10 on Alt 98.7 and on demand anywhere with the iHeartRadio app.
Wait a minute, when was the last time it was
866-544-MyFM. It's 7:42. It's Valentine in the morning. Battle Sex is coming up again at 8:10. We have Ariana Grande up for grabs at 8:10 this morning. Carmen, what excuse do you give your kids when you lock the bedroom door?
We just say we need some privacy.
That's what you say to your kids?
That's what we do.
All right. And your kids say what back to you?
They keep knocking on the door.
Yeah, exactly. That's the problem.
Here's the issue, though. Here's the problem. Carmen, how many kids do you have?
We have 2, and they're both in the car listening right now.
It's tough because Val's got 1, so he's got no one to go play with, you know?
Right.
It doesn't work anyway. It doesn't matter that there's 2. They still
I know, you get that knock at the door, and then you feel guilty because the kids outside the door are going, what's going on?
Exactly.
And you just need some private time with your husband.
Well, and our 2-year-old now says he needs privacy to go potty, so now they use it against us.
Oh, and you know what? And the funny part is, as a parent, you never tell your kid to close the door because he wants to see what's going on in there. And now he's going, I need some privacy too.
That's right. That's how it works.
What a world we live in, right? What a world we live in. Carmen, go have a great day in Lisu Viejo and hide your kids in the car, okay?
Okay, thanks. You
All
too.
right.
Bye.
Thanks for trusting us with your kids in the car, by the way.
Oh, you're welcome.
I appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Take care, love. Bye-bye.
Hot Hollywood gossip is coming up. Come to Soup Plantation for a fresh start today. Discover fresh.
This report's brought to you by paintcare.org.
Sunny skies today, a high of 76 in Montebello. In Huntington Beach, expect a high of 75.
Do you have paint sitting around your house that you'll never use? Why not recycle it? Paint manufacturers have set up 700 places in California where you can take back leftover paint. To find a paint recycling location near you, visit paintcare.org. Buy right, use it up, and recycle the rest with Paint Care.
My name is Amanda Clark. I am a breakfast defector. I am reaching out to anyone trapped in their AM routine. We'll be at Taco Bell every morning starting at 7 a.m. Say no to breakfast blandwiches. There's something tastier out there, like the Sausage AM Crunch Wrap, juicy sausage, eggs, and a crispy hash brown inside a grilled tortilla. If your mouth is watering, don't resist. Join us. Defect to the next generation of breakfast at Taco Bell. Wake up, live Moss at participating locations.
Dodger fans, mark your calendars for Wednesday, April 8th, when the Dodgers play host to the San Diego Padres at 7:10 p.m. Fans will receive an adult replica pullover jersey presented by Bank of America. To secure your tickets, visit Dodgers.com/promotions.
Pop quiz. When was the last time you thought about your bed? Better yet, when was the last time your bed thought about you? Answer? Never. Till now. Introducing the smartest bed in the world, the Sleep Number bed. Now with Sleep IQ technology.
Ta-da!
Working with the dual air chambers, the Sleep Number bed lets you and your partner find your ideal firmness, comfort, and support on both sides, your Sleep Number setting. Sleep IQ technology tracks the quality of your sleep. It knows if you're restless, if you get up in the night, and in the morning, it tells you all about it. Now you have the info you need to sleep better. Try a new bedtime. Adjust your Sleep Number setting. Nix the late night TV. You'll know what works because Sleep IQ tells you. It's so smart, it's like sleeping with Einstein, without all the awkwardness. Gute Nacht.
Oh, hey.
Only at a Sleep Number store. Find our C2 bed, rated Best Buy by a leading consumer magazine. C2 Queen mattresses with Sleep IQ start at just $999.98. Find us at one of our 27 stores in the greater LA area. For your local store, visit sleepnumber.com. No better sleep with Sleep Number.
With Cricket Wireless, you can call Mexico as many times as you want and talk for as long as you want and do things like read a bedtime story.
And they lived happily ever after.
Grandma, I'm sleepy.
Okay, honey. Sleep well.
Get unlimited calling to Mexico, now included on plans starting at $50 a month. All in. Cricket. So about.
Metrolink is a safe, affordable, and comfortable alternative to driving. Find out more at MetroLinkTrains.com. Chillax. Take the train. Take Metrolink. Traffic and weather to get on the 5s. Our next report at 7:55 from your Southern California traffic leader, KNX 1070 at CBSLA.com.
Evelyn Taps has a nice day on store, or in store for us, I should say, with temperature readings up to about 70 or so at the beaches, mid-70s inland.